No, it's a legacy, baby. This is my baby.
Oh my God, it's a podcast. Welcome back to This Is My Baby, the podcast. I am David Ian.
And I'm Sarah Hester Ross. We have a great show today.
We do.
I know we always say that, but this is the first time I mean it.
Wow. Okay. It's not the first time I mean it.
All right.
Just for clarity.
Well, I'm cuntier than you.
Yeah, you are.
So
this was a really exciting episode.
Yeah.
We have got a writer who works in TV but is now about to release a book.
her first novel.
Yes, and I have to say I am obsessed with the concept of this book.
And I'm not a big reader. I don't.
SHR can't actually read.
No,
That's
okay,
the
so
news.
that's. I can read. I can read a whole magazine cover to cover. That's from Sex and the City. I thought you'd like that.
I did.
No, but I'm not a leisure reader.
But
like
this
for fun.
book,
But this
the
book
concept
looks
of this book,
amazing. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to read it.
Me too. I can't wait.
Because once again, I don't read for fun, but I think this book is going to be really, really good.
Maybe I should read it to you.
Oh my God, could you just record it?
Yeah.
Could you? No, seriously.
I could record an
Could
audio
you
book
record
of
it?
Do you know what? When we're on tour, when we're flying somewhere, I will just read it to you in person. I'll act it out. You don't seem thrilled by that idea.
I'm just weighing it, wondering how entertaining it would actually be.
Well, I think the source material will be really good.
Yeah, and like with your British accent,
My dulcet tones.
yeah, I think that would. Yeah, I think I would enjoy that, and I would curl up in a ball, and I'd be like,
There you go.
"Read to me, Daddy."
Okay. Well, it went to a weird place, but it's never far from a weird place, is it? So that's something for everybody to imagine. So that's nice.
You're welcome.
Go listen to this episode. No, well, you're listening anyway. We'll see. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back, and welcome to our guest today, everybody, Hallie Cantor.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to
Thank you
meet
so
you.
much for having me. It's wonderful to meet you too as well.
Now, Hallie is an author of TV and books. Yes, they're very different. How do you like the two? Like the differences? Like
One of them you watch and one of them you read.
I'm not a big reader, so thank you for explaining that to me.
I'm
They're
so
very
glad
different.
someone took on the mantle of explaining the difference between TV and books.
I meant by writing, but thanks for that.
Of course. The writing process is, you're right, incredibly different. Classically,
Oh my gosh, I didn't really even understand that because I was like, I didn't ask the question right. That's what it was. I didn't ask the question right. Can you do it?
Should we start with our 3 questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh shit, I forgot about the 3
I don't know.
questions.
How about we do the episode how it was intended? So,
God damn it.
we start every episode by asking our guests 3 questions
Okay.
before they tell us what their baby is. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the first one if I can remember what it is. My first question is, how old is your baby?
my baby is 4 years old.
Oh.
In another sense, it's just about to be born, but I've been gestating it for 4 years.
Wow.
A long pregnancy. But I guess you could say it's 4 years old and it's maybe going to enter kindergarten or
David,
something.
gestating
Thank
is like the cooking of the baby.
You
That's
used cooking, which
gestation.
is not something I'm familiar with either. So,
That makes it more confusing.
So
Yep.
cooking is preparation before you eat a meal.
right, something
So.
that happens in a restaurant normally. Great. Excellent. What's the
We got
second
there.
question, Sarah?
The second question is your baby cute or ugly?
I think it's cute. I would say it's very polished and ready to take on the world, but it's not a nice baby. It's a little bit prickly and cranky and cries.
Oh,
Yeah.
so beautiful on the outside, terrible personality.
Not terrible personality, but sometimes challenging personality.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. So we're being like positive about the terribleness
That's
of
a
it.
fascinating description.
It really is.
That is a very honest description.
Maybe this is not good promotion for my baby, but
Oh no, it is.
You've made me
People are
like it
going to
already.
be
Okay, great.
Very interested in whatever that is. Okay.
Third and final question, and that is your baby planned or a surprise?
I would say planned. I always dreamed of having this kind of baby. I didn't know exactly what it would be, or that it was going to be this exact baby, but yeah, I hoped for it.
Fantastic. So go ahead and tell us your baby's.
My name is Hallie Cantor, and my debut novel, Like This But Funnier, is my baby.
Yay! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty too.
Thank you.
I mean,
it is a pretty baby.
It is pretty.
It is a beautiful. I love this color. This art is, I'm assuming, done by an artist. Do you?
I believe so, yes.
I didn't know if you did it or not.
No.
And you are obviously not an artist, so. Damn it, Sarah.
Thank you. It is a great cover that I love. I wish I knew the specific name of the artist, but it was my publishers at Simon & Schuster worked with somebody incredible.
I love it.
I should find out their
the
name.
colors. The yellow is beautiful. I love that green couch. And this is the main character of the book, correct?
Yes, that's right.
So I'm fascinated to know. So 4 years you've been working on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's presumably like 4 years, concept, writing, and everything like that. And now you're holding it.
Yes.
How does that feel?
It feels anticlimactic.
No, really?
Well, I should say this is not the final form of the book. This is actually an advanced proof.
Isn't that more exciting? Because when I saw that it said that earlier when you came in, I was like, oh my God, I get
Yeah,
about
it's
Scott me.
public publishing
Yeah.
biz insiderism. No, it is very exciting. When I say I've worked on it for 4 years, that means I started 4 years ago in 2022, and there was a period, I guess, of maybe a year and a half or 2 years when I was really intensely writing and working on it every single day, and then there was a long process of finding an agent, trying to sell it, finding an editor, editing it, copy editing it, page proofing it, waiting. And so all of that has been, I guess, less intense
Yeah, like
work.
that is a lot of time,
Yeah.
but not like intensity in the same way as writing
So
it.
now when people ask me some things about it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I guess like that is what I was thinking about a lot in 2022.
Yeah.
But time has gone by. But that's just how things in publishing work. But it is really exciting and cool to see it in book form. And like the first time I saw it in book form, I was like, holy moly, because this
Yeah.
just started as something that I was just typing on my computer.
What's going to be different about the next version? You said.
It'll be released in hardcover
Ooh.
first. Yeah.
Love that.
And then
That's for our
For our ASMR.
ASMRs.
It's Like This But Funnier by Hallie Cantor, out April 7th, 2026.
Thank you so much. For introducing me.
So, right. So this is a fiction. This is a fiction book.
It is a novel.
I'm fascinated by the story. I cannot get over how exciting the story sounds. So give us a summary.
A blurb, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the book is about a main character named Caroline, who is a television comedy writer who is married to a therapist.
And if we just pause there 1 second, you
Yes.
are a television writer
You
who
will
is
notice some
married to a
similarities.
therapist. So it's
with reality. Yes.
but it's quite exciting from that point of
It's
view.
slightly inspired by my life.
Okay.
But the events of the book are themselves fictional. So in the book, she's struggling in her career. She's kind of like flailing around trying to pitch different shows and having no success. And she accidentally stumbles on some patient notes of her husband's and mentions them in a Hollywood meeting. And then they kind of take on this momentum and a life of their own. And before she knows it, she's pitching a show about her husband's patient using
Wow.
information she's not supposed to know about.
Love
And
it.
she
Yeah,
has to
that's
kind of-
illegal, right?
Yeah, super illegal.
But can I just say,
I mean, I'm no doctor.
I love the idea of my therapist writing a book or a show about me. So I suspect you'd be forgiven, I reckon.
You'd want to do.
But would
you'd
you want their
that
nosy wife to write a show about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
while you're living?
Yeah. If I'm dead, I'm not going to know about it. I want to be the most interesting thing that my therapist has ever encountered.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to be
Otherwise,
the
how
most
do you know-
interesting thing.
Yeah.
How do you know you're winning at therapy if you're not the best?
Well, I want them to like me the most and
Oh,
to
I
love
ass-
me.
See, I want mine to
I
just
assume,
laugh.
I assume they'll
We
never
all
like
have
me.
such different emotional needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume they will never like me. But I just want to be really interesting so that she knows that I live in fear of my therapist telling me that I don't need her anymore.
Got it. Okay,
that feels
so you're
like something
going
for a
in
different
really
space.
exaggerating problems just so she'll be like, we have a lot to
If
do.
only I had to. Yeah. What's that face for?
I'm fascinated by that concept. I don't think I need my therapist. I like talking to somebody about stuff, but I don't think I need it. But
I mean, I assume Polly listens to the podcast. Hi. That's my therapist.
That sounds incredibly healthy, though. It's like to you, they're just sort of like a bonus audience member.
100%. And oh wow, I wonder what my therapist thinks about
Because
that.
you're just trying to make them laugh.
Yeah, she tells me to stop doing that.
Yeah. Well,
To stop trying to make her laugh in our.
I mean,
She's like, get to the good stuff.
what would happen if she didn't laugh?
It's never happened.
And that's how you know she's a pro.
All right, back to your book and off my
But yeah,
therapy
the
sessions.
therapy relationship is super interesting. I've been in a lot of therapy in my life, and my husband, a couple years before I started this book, he changed careers to start training to become a therapist.
Oh.
And so
he wasn't a therapist when you started writing this?
he was in training to do.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he was in
Wait,
grad school
so
to
when you married him, he wasn't a therapist?
Correct.
Oh, no. So he's
Interesting.
learned new skills since you got married.
Yeah. Well,
How
actually,
does that feel?
I didn't marry him until he was already much of the way through graduate school. So
Did you do that on purpose? You're like, let's see if he makes it,
Yeah.
and then we'll decide yes
no
or no.
comment. But we're very happy.
Is it possible to win an argument with a therapist? Just asking for a friend.
I actually find him very enjoyable to argue with because they're just very good at communication and
Yeah.
listening. It's great. But once he started this training, it was wonderful for him. He was loving it. He was really helping people. And I was just like burning with envy and jealousy because I was a TV writer and I felt like, I was just in all these meetings where like nobody was listening to me and executives did not like what I had to say and I wasn't helping anybody and I felt so unfulfilled by it.
I bet your therapist had a field day with that one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, so during the pandemic, I was working from home. He was working from home. We were in rooms right next to each other with a white noise machine so that I couldn't hear his therapy sessions. But it just struck me as such a crazy juxtaposition that I was like trying to write dick jokes for nobody and he was like changing people's lives. And that's what led me to the idea for this book.
I really don't like the implication that a dick joke can't change a life.
You're
by the
so
way.
right. Mine weren't, but I
I'm
believe
sure
that the
that's
right
not
one
true.
could.
The right one could. Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm
Soon.
sure.
It just hasn't been written yet.
Because
Yes, that's
otherwise,
right.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you just take us back? You were TV writing. Tell us a little bit about that, the kind of show. What was the first show that you worked on?
The first TV show I worked on was Inside Amy Schumer on Comedy Central.
That was your first.
That was my first TV job, which was
Okay.
really, really lucky break.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That it was huge.
It was a big show. I was so lucky to get that. Yeah, the first job I ever had, I went to the Emmys for. And I
Just
have
in
not
case
hit
anyone
those
at
heights
home,
since.
Wow.
just in case anyone at home feels like they're not achieving
Yeah.
anything.
David, the Emmys are.
I just want to pick you up on something you said there. You were like, I was really lucky. I feel like luck almost never has anything to do with these
Yeah.
things. We just dress it up
I
as
mean,
luck.
timing,
That's
I guess
kind.
what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like right time, right place. But you have to have the chops to back it up to be on something.
I feel like
that.
it's like being a Nepo baby, where it's like, yeah, you worked hard. Sure, that's also true. But like, you must also acknowledge this big piece of it that's luck.
But your Nepo babiness was that you worked with Amy.
Yes,
Like you had.
I had met Amy Schumer. I was writing for a comedy website called College Humor. I met her through that. She was really supportive and would let me send her like, humor articles I was writing, and then she let me submit a sketch packet. So I did get the job through merit, but
Not
nothing,
Nepo.
nothing that you've
no,
described.
I'm not saying it's that I was a Nepo baby. I just mean, when Nepo babies try to defend themselves by being like, well, I worked really
I
hard.
see.
I am talented.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, those things are true.
Yeah,
but
but-
also there's tons of people who work really hard and are talented who don't get that kind of
But
break,
nothing
so.
that you've described there is luck.
Yeah.
What you've described there is just you working really hard, being good
For
at
a
something,
while.
and somebody
You
else
know what?
recognizing
You're right.
that.
I deserve it all.
do. Great. That's the episode.
what we wanted.
There you go.
That's what we
Finally.
wanted. Thank you.
We can stop this whole podcast
Yes.
thing now. Somebody
we
got the
wanted.
point.
Yeah.
You do deserve it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. But yeah, like the character in my book, I got to do my dream job pretty early on, like in my mid-20s. And then I wrote for that show and a couple other shows. And then I guess around the time of the pandemics and the writer's strike, like jobs started to slow down. And I was having a lot of frustrations with the TV industry and particularly the TV development process of when you're trying to pitch your own shows.
Right.
And that's some of the feelings that I channeled into this book, this baby.
Now, with the pitching, you talk about how difficult it was pitching TV shows.
Yeah.
Was it easier pitching a novel?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's harder in a certain way because with novels, you generally have to write the whole book first, which obviously is like
A lot of work.
a lot of
Yeah.
work.
And that you
and
don't
time.
know if it is
Yes.
Yeah.
going to come to fruition of
Yes.
success or whatever that
But
is.
I ultimately found it sort of more satisfying because with TV, for anyone who doesn't know, you are generally pitching the idea of a show, some ideas for episodes, like, or maybe a whole show Bible, like all the characters, and sometimes a script for the first episode, but like sometimes not. And it's a lot of meeting with executives and promising, oh,
Very
it's going to be
little
so
writing
great. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like
involved.
that.
Yeah.
And I found that very unsatisfying. And then everybody at every stage of pitching it, studio, network, blah, 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 they all want to give their notes on this thing that doesn't even exist yet. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure, we can make it like that if you will just give me money to do it.
Yeah.
So it just feels like you're like building this weird castle in the sand together and trying to convince them to let you make your art. Versus with the book, I got to just make my art. And then I knew at the end I was going to try to sell it, but there was also a voice in my mind that was like, even if it doesn't sell, you've still done the thing. You've written the novel. You could self-publish it. You could just put it on the internet, you know.
See, what you're describing there really reminds me, and maybe this is completely wrong, maybe you'll be like, no, David, but I feel like this really reminds me of the difference that I found going from acting to stand-up. Whereas with acting, I was really relying on other people writing
Totally.
things, a director, a whole group like that was working together. With stand-up, I wrote the stuff, I put the stuff together,
Yes,
I
it's
produced
so
it, I
empowering
directed
after
it.
waiting.
Yeah, and so you're like, this is what I had in my head. Yeah, like a publisher will have some notes, whatever. But like, this is my vision. Whereas the TV show, particularly in America, I feel like it's a real group thing, right? Like you
Yes.
have a writer's room. In the UK, slightly different. We don't. Writers' rooms are less common in the UK. But so you've gone from one thing that is like a group input, I guess, to this is like directly, like it's your name
Yes.
all over that. That is your
Yeah,
thing.
and I will say the actual process once a TV show is in production and ordered and you're in a writer's room with other writers, I love that process, and that is so collaborative and wonderful and
Yeah.
fun. But the period before that, when you're pitching the show before a network has put any money behind it and it's just you and all of the suits, that was the part that I felt really
Yeah.
was painful.
Yeah.
It sounds painful. And yeah, I was thinking the same thing as you, David, because like coming from musical theater to now writing my own music and stuff like that, it's just it's very much more I don't know, freeing in the sense that your opinion is all that matters
Totally.
when in the creating process.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to make yourself laugh or
Yeah.
feel something, and I just feel like that leads you to much truer places as an artist, rather than it's so easy to get caught up in like, oh well, what I think the marketplace wants, or like, well, this producer said this thing about this, so now to satisfy their ego I have to like include that, you know.
Yeah.
Versus like just trying to make a piece of art that's like a book I would want to read.
Yeah.
You know, it was really fun.
Tell us about the title, Like This but Funnier. Fantastic.
Thank you. That I think also came out of that TV development process, where a lot of times, you know, you'll get a note from somebody who
Yeah, we like this,
Yeah.
but can you make it funnier?
like this but funnier, or they'll say, I want it to be, you know, and then they'll say like a terrible idea and be like, you know, like that but funnier.
When you work with a comedy director and they're working on a bit, they'll make a suggestion. They'll be like that, but funnier.
Exactly.
You're like, no, I want you to give me the funny
Right.
bit.
Like,
yeah.
well, thinking of the
Okay.
funny part is the
Is
hard
that's
part.
the work? That's the hard bit. Yeah. When I saw that title, I was like, yep, I need to read this book. This is.
Thank you. I hope you like it.
How are you feeling? Like, so now we're at the point where it's about to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel? Everybody's about to see it.
It feels a little frightening because it's a pretty revealing book. It's
Ooh,
so
secrets?
not exactly secrets, but honesty. And as I said, it's a fictional book. The character is not me, and none of the things that happen in the book's main plot are true. But I drew on a lot of my experiences in the
Yeah.
TV industry, and just my experiences as a person, as a young woman, and some of those experiences were uncomfortable to write about or to own up to. You know, the character in the book is like as I said at the beginning, she's kind of prickly and cranky a lot of the time and like bitter and
So real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like a real person.
Hopefully. But those are frightening things to put out there, especially when you know people are going to associate you with the character, that they're going to have reactions and some people are not going to like her and some people are going to think, oh, she's like a spoiled TV writer. What does she have to complain about? Or whatever they might say. So it's always a vulnerable feeling, I think, to put out something that you've worked for so long on, but yeah, ultimately I feel proud of it and excited for it to exist in the world.
I feel like it would also be very different from being a TV writer and being like in a group of something where you could blend in to the group and now it's your face.
Yes. When you're in a writer's room, you can always be like, well, that wasn't my fault.
Right. Yeah. Like I didn't write that joke or exactly.
This feedback is going to be much more direct.
Yeah.
For sure. It is my name on the book and on the line.
That's a little scary, but also incredibly fulfilling.
Definitely. And I think something that people talk about in the book writing community is that I've heard on a lot of podcasts and articles and things is that you need to really fall in love with the writing process rather than the accolades or whatever you're going to get from the publication process, because ultimately the writing is such a bigger part of it and takes so long, and the publication is going to almost be irrelevant, like what people think of it. It's like worrying about what people think of you. Like you just have to sort of make something that you feel good about and you enjoy making and you feel proud of, and just let it go.
It's a beautiful sentiment, but it's easier said than done.
Much easier.
Because like as an artist, we talk about this a lot. You can say it's for the art, but then in the society, if other people aren't enjoying your art, it's like
Totally.
What did
and my
I do
real
it?
worry, I guess, about it is that it'll just kind of come out and like then go away. Like that it's so hard these days to like make a splash with your
So
thing.
your fear is irrelevance.
Yeah, I guess so. Or just invisibility, maybe, that it'll just kind of get lost in the shuffle because there's so many amazing books coming out all the time.
To not be irrelevant, I think all we have to know is like tell us the famous people that you're actually talking about in this book, and we'll just make some blurbs for you.
I think you're gonna have to buy the book and look at my IMDb page and
and marry them up.
Go back and forth.
A little Easter egg hunt, shall we?
There might be rewards for somebody who's willing to do that kind of work.
Hell yeah!
I feel like our listenership is the kind of people that would do that work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part of the book that you?
I do like the part in the book. There's one chapter when she's working on her pitch that just is comprised of emails she's getting from different people involved in the production, giving her notes, and her agent's assistants trying to schedule a drinks meeting. And the notes were really fun to write and really cathartic to write. And I've had people say to me like, these feel like so over the top and crazy, and I'm like, they're like verbatim notes I've gotten on projects.
Wow.
So it just, that section in particular, I really felt like I was able to present the absurdity of working in Hollywood. And
so while the subject, the individual detail of the subjects are made up, the world that you're talking about, that's all realistic in terms of how you've done it. It's close to what you've
the world of
experienced.
Hollywood, not the world of the show she's pitching or those particular notes, but it a big part of the motivation for writing this book was that when you're working in Hollywood, like you have a lot of like, friends and relatives and like great aunts who are like, oh, how does it work? Like, do you write this one character and somebody else writes that character? And like, they just don't understand how it works, and through no fault of their own, but it's kind of an opaque process to those not inside it. And I wanted to just describe how it works, and not even in a way that's like pushing really hard to satirize it, because it's kind of like doesn't need to be satirized. It's already so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was really fun to get to just put that on paper.
So the book is about to come out, right? You've worked on it for a long time. What is your relationship like with the character in the book now?
Wow.
Because you've spoken about her quite a bit in this. And I know when I do my shows, although I'm the character in it, that becomes a character that I then develop a relationship with over the process. And so I'm interested to know, just as you get to this point where it's about to be revealed to the world, where are you with that?
What an interesting question. I feel a lot of fondness for the character, and though she's not exactly like me, she does feel like a version of me from 4 years ago, maybe, where I was at a different place in relation to my career, my family, my relationship with myself, and a lot of my own anxieties and ambitions and sort of shameful qualities I like really dialed up in the book for the character for comedy. So I have this like sort of not pity, but like I just want to give her a hug and be like, just calm down.
Wait it out.
Just be nice to yourself.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like a really nice therapeutic process to write a version of your younger self, and then as you continue to grow, be like, wow, I really have come a long way.
I can see
from
the difference.
Being like that, yeah.
So you can look back on her with love.
Yes.
And okay. And interestingly, I've never made any art that is like that. There's a physical version of. Oh. Because it's like live or recorded, but like.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is like a physical,
like an object. Yeah.
Yeah. So does it feel weird that you're like because you really struck me earlier when you said you're making, like, you've written the book that you want to read. That is how I think we approach what we do.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm only interested in making the stuff that I would want. And if nobody else wants that, that's fine. But at least I know that I made what I wanted. You've done that, and this is a physical thing.
Yeah.
How does that element of it?
It feels really cool. I will say I'm probably not now going to like pick it up and read it because I had to read it so many times while editing it that I hate every word. But
but like this can go on your shelf. Like
yes,
this is a physical thing.
Incredibly cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's amazing.
I think it's amazing too.
Yeah. Also, I don't think you could have written a book that I would be more interested in. I'm so fascinated to read it.
It's
Can't wait for
all
you guys
of
to
his
read it. Tell me what
favorite
you think.
things.
Yeah, it really is.
Therapy.
Secrets and lies.
Yeah.
Celebrity secrets.
Therapy, comedy writing.
Yeah.
It's everything that I need. Thank you.
Well, this baby is so close to being fully formed, but you also have amazing news personally, and
I am also gestating, which remember means cooking. A human
Can I
baby.
just say, I did know what that was, just in case everybody thinks I'm as stupid as I look.
I'm also pregnant with a human baby.
Now, although I know what gestating means, I don't know how that happens. So
you have to do the yay for babies.
Sorry, what
too.
happened? Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
I'd
you
be
do it
really
again.
offended if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't.
You.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
I'm
one more time.
okay. Oh well, I'm also pregnant with a human baby.
Yay!
But I mean, this is my number one baby.
Yes,
You know,
right.
Screw this guy.
Good. Good.
But how far along are you, may I ask?
I'm 5.5 months.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Oh, so you're close. You're halfway
Yeah,
through.
at the time of this recording. Yeah. So, and the baby will enter the world hopefully about 2 months after the book.
Wow.
So yeah, two
so
big
much
releases.
going on.
It's a busy spring.
Yeah. So exciting. This is your first kid, yeah?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Now, you were telling us earlier about how, like, some of the book talks about your main character deciding whether to have a kid or not.
Yeah.
Does that come from real life?
Definitely.
Experiences?
As I said, I was writing the first draft in 2022, which was right around when I got married, and I was, in my early 30s and really grappling with the decision about whether to have a kid and a lot of fear about what it would be like to have a kid, which is all in the book. And the writing process, working on this baby, really helped me figure out that I was ready for this other
wow.
baby.
Love
That's
that.
amazing.
Because it gave me a lot of space and like objectivity to kind of consider and tease out what my fears were and where my ambivalence was coming from, and how certain career worries were preventing me from feeling ready to grow in this other area. So yeah, they do feel kind of linked in my mind, even though when I wrote the book I had no idea I was gonna ever have a kid.
Yeah.
And now I'll be promoting the book 7 months pregnant.
That's fantastic.
And also amazing that you're going to have something physical in the world for when that baby grows up. That they can be like, this is what my mum did.
I hope they're not offended by all of the complaining that the character does about how horrible it must be to have a kid, because she really doesn't have a good attitude about it.
I mean, I reckon that they will know
Yeah, I wonder
from
what
their
that's like,
experience.
David. I wonder. I can't imagine how that feels to be so negative about having children.
I think it's a great thing for other people to do.
Well, what I wanted
Thank you for your service.
to get across in the book is to make a lot of space for ambivalence about it, because
Sure.
even though I ultimately decided to do it and I'm having a kid now, I still have like fears about it, and the process was like very murky, and it felt like it was hard to, I don't know, you read a lot of stuff about people being like, I can't decide if I want to have kids, but to really make space for a character in that ambivalence who doesn't, by the end of the book, decide one way or the other. She ends the book not knowing, and that was important to me.
I think it's important to anyone considering being a parent, because I think it's very topical and very important for multiple sides of the story to be broadcasted, not just, oh, having children is so important, or you have to, or we have to do this. And it's just, I think that's beautiful.
Either both extremes, that it's so important and it's the most magical thing in the world and I never knew what love was, and the people being like, this is hell.
Yeah,
like I'm so miserable all the time. I feel like you hear both of those stories a lot. Yeah, but in talking to like my actual real life friends about it, it feels a lot more nuanced and a lot like it's hard, and there are a lot of rewarding things about it, and like it's just so I felt like by writing the book I was making more space for myself to have those in between conversations.
I love it. And it birthed the baby. I mean,
Knock
not
on
just
wood.
the book. There are other David.
There are other
there
babies.
are other
Yeah.
things that need to happen when.
So I
you're
hear.
having a
No,
baby.
you write a book and then
you get pregnant.
belly starts
Oh
to
my
grow. Yeah.
gosh!
Keep it away.
Careful. Guys, never write one.
So is there like what's next?
I'm working on a second book, which is not yet
Related to this,
sold.
or
Unrelated.
Okay.
I just really fell in love with the process of writing a novel, which, like growing a baby, is just like a little bit every day, and it's just kind of incremental, chipping away at the work for a really long time, and not always being able to see what it's gonna be like by the end, but just like having that faith.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the process of doing it, so I'm writing a second novel now, which is a new world, new characters, new tone.
That's exciting. How can we support your baby as much as possible?
Oh my gosh. If you pre-order or regular order, if it's after April 7th, like This But Funnier from anywhere you get your books.
Now, are you needing reviews or?
Oh, sure. If people if they read it and want to leave a good review on Amazon or Goodreads or anywhere, that would be incredibly supportive and helpful as well.
We can do that. Everybody,
so go and pre-order it or
like
buy
This
it.
But Funnier.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. This
Thank
was
you.
so fun. I'm actually really excited to read this. I'm not a reader. I don't read books for like leisure.
Hands up if you're shocked, everybody. Well, I hope you can agree that was an amazing episode. Some of the episodes, but not all of them. Is it every episode? I'm sorry. What's happening?
Every episode we would love to highlight someone that deserves their own shower and celebration.
So write in. Send us your information. Tell us why we should celebrate your thing. You go to the website. It's www.thisismybabypodcast.com.
Who does www anymore?
Apparently I do.
Why do you do
I
that?
don't know, because I couldn't remember the name of the address and I needed the time to
needed
think.
Space. I knew it. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was the beginning of the internet again.
Thanks for calling it out.
www, in case you didn't know.
Open a computer.
Yes.
Find a browser.
Go to a library, okay? They have those there. You can use it for free. I hear also porn. For
Not
free.
in the library.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
You can't watch porn in the library.
Yeah, you can watch anything in the library.
No wonder America's gone to shit. It's supposed to be reading
I'm pretty
in the
sure
library.
your people invented porn.
Yeah, but you can't watch porn in a British library. They've closed all the libraries down.
I wonder if we still have libraries open.
Well, tune in next time to find out.
If
We're going to reveal the answer on an episode for the Patreon. We'll do it.
Stop giving us more work. What? Our website Or you could straight DM us. Why did I say straight?
I don't know, because you're homophobic. No gay DMs, please.
Yeah, please. No.
God
Oh my God.
forbid.
I want all the gay DMs.
Well, you said it.
Okay. You could directly DM. Oh, but that's because it's direct message. So I just reiterated myself.
This is really smooth, isn't it?
You could send us a DM on Instagram. We like those.
Yep.
Just no dick pics.
Or you can email thisismybabypodcast.com. No, that's not a thing. What's happened? What is happening?
Oh my God!
I think that's it. Let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.